We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out in 1 year. 25th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Under the amazing Commander General Yohana. Today is the Isupk Houston, Galveston, San Antonio, Austin Sabbath Service. And we'll be continuing at Leviticus chapter 3, verse 5. You know, what we read in the Hebrew first, and then we translate into English. You know, this is our ancient customs, and the Lord said to remember to keep it holy. So that's what we're doing. And to be holy means to be set apart. This day is set apart from all the other days out of the week. You know, in our customs, in our culture, what we would do is not work. There would be no work, no buying or selling or transactions in our land or where we work. And we're getting back to those customs. You know, so today is the Sabbath service. We're going over the scriptures, again in Hebrew and translated in English. So with that being said, we're going to dive right into it. We're going to bring up our first priest, Maya, which means to stand.
Yabakan, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yabakan, Banyahoda, Banyashala.
Yahabashin, Yahashab Rakatham.
Yabashim Yashabarakatah.
Amadim Wakanya.
Now, Layashala.
Layashala.
Amadim Wakanya Hakwatam, which means stand and face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shamkat.
Shamkat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakavka.
Malakavka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Zayaka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawah.
Kawah.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathananewa.
Lananewa.
Nakam.
Lakam.
Call. You won't.
You won't.
Wasalakino.
Wasalakino.
Kabawakino.
Kabawakino.
Tasalakino.
Tasalakino.
Kabawakino.
Kabawakino.
Wala'ah. I know. Banasaya one. Above. I was saying no. Right. Hey up. Look up. Come on up. Go on up. What's up, power? I love you. I'm on.
In the English. Our Father,
which
art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
This is the part in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahawashah.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Baba Kwasha.
Baba Kusha.
Natananawa.
Natananawa.
Hakah.
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 Larapa'a.
Larapa'a.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
Will call Manawa.
Call Manawa.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Lataho.
Lataho.
Hamatrazai.
Hamatrazai.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Lakwayo.
Lakwayo.
Hamatyam.
Hamatyam.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagar's son.
Lagar's son.
Bahashim Yahawashah.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Donama.
Donama.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. This is bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahawa.
Yahweh.
Salaka Waha.
Wahab.
Bayath.
Bayath.
Sapori.
Sapori.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Duanama.
Duanama.
In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isuri.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayim.
Shamayim.
Baratasa.
Baratasa.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Number what?
Number one.
Regoka.
Regoka.
All
All Yanawa.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anala'a.
Anala'a.
Nanawo.
Yanawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamo.
Shawamo.
Hasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazaka.
Tazaka.
All Yat.
All Yat.
Yum Yunka.
Yum Yunka.
Yawama.
Yawama.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La Ayakaika.
Ayakaika.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makora.
Korah.
Yashamor.
Yashamor.
Atapas.
Atapas.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamor.
Yashamor.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Ubawaka.
Ubawaka.
Ma'aika.
Ma'aika.
Wa'idawalom.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayo.
Alahayo.
Adamayalaka.
Adamayalaka.
Adakarash.
Adakarash.
Watasakwat.
Adakarash.
Oh. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Our Yabika.
Yabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Masayaka.
Sha'awa.
Sha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Amika.
Ya'amyawan.
Ya'amyawan.
Sawat.
Sawat.
Wayatayaitazawa.
Yatayaitazawa.
Al-Tazabawanyaka.
Al-Tazabawanyaka.
Amara.
Amara.
Nakawa.
Nakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yasakor.
Yasakor.
Sham Yasa'al.
Sham Yasa'al.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Ayat.
Kayah.
Awa Aitazawa.
Yatayaitazawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamayaliyam.
Wayashamai aliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashah.
Palashah.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Come Asawar.
Come Asawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarwat.
Zarwat.
Laban Yalawat.
Laban Yalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadin.
Kamadin.
Kasiyasra'a.
Kasiyasra'a.
Kayabin.
Kayabin.
Manachol.
Manachol.
Koya Suwan,
Koya Suwan,
Nashaman Moa,
Nashaman Moa,
Ayanda Ira,
Ayanda Ira,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
Adama,
Shaya Dumwa,
Sayatamba,
Ladi Yatmawa,
Nadiyamuwa,
Kayara,
Kayara,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakatazalamana,
Wakazaba,
Call Nasia Kumwa,
Karnasikawa,
Ashore,
Ashore,
Amo,
Amo,
Ayarasha,
Nayarasu,
Ladawa,
Mana,
Ah,
Ah,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahaya,
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 Sayatamwa,
Sayatamba,
Kagogla,
Kagogla,
Kakwas,
Kakwas,
the Fayaraka,
Lapanyaruka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Nami Ira, Ira,
Ira,
Wakala Haba,
Kalahaba,
Kalahat,
Kalahai,
Hurry,
Hurry,
Kai,
Kai,
Tawadama,
Tawadama,
Basa
Basa
Iraka,
Iraka,
Wabasa Wapaka,
Basa Wapaka,
Dabahala,
Tabahala,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaho,
Panyaho,
Kuala
Kuala One,
Wayabakwaswa,
Wayabakwaswa,
Shumka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabaswa,
Yabaswa,
Yabahawa,
Yabahawa,
Aida
Ai,
Ai, Waya Chapo,
Wayabahawa,
Waya Abadwa,
Wayabadu,
Waya the Iowa,
Wayadairo,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shumka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Nabaka,
Nabaka,
Oil One,
Oil One,
All Kaharapsa,
Akaharatsa,
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult,
And they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
they have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
And consulted against thine hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
That the name of Yasha'Allah
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee,
The tabernacles of Edom
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gebal,
Gebal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of light.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jared,
at the brook of
as
Kaisan,
the brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor,
which perished at
and
Endor.
become as dung for the earth.
And become dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeeb,
and like Zeeb.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabak,
all their princes of Zabah,
and as Zamunna,
and as Zamunna,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the smoke before the
as
wind,
the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the
and
wood,
as the flame set the mountain on fire.
as the flame set the mountain on fire.
So persecute the tempted,
So persecute them with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid with thy
and
storm.
make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
Let them seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
of all the earth.
of all the earth.
So, have a seat. Give the Lord a hand, man. Bringing out these prayers, you know what I'm saying? It's a shame that our culture and our language has been stripped from us, but it's a blessing to be getting back to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing right here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We're bringing back our ancient customs, our language, you know, something that's ours from the get-go. You know what I mean? It belongs to us, and we're getting back to it, man. Thank the Lord for that. And without further ado, I want that time.
I just want to piggyback off what the brother said. You know what I'm saying? It's such a beautiful thing that the Lord has allowed us to come back to our language. After 500 years in hell, not even knowing who the hell we are. Since 1969, here we are re-speaking our language. You know what I'm saying? They deemed this tongue a dead language. They said that this language was no more. But here we are in 2025 speaking our native tongue. Only the Lord can do something like that. That's a miracle. Only the Lord can revive something that is dead. You understand? The Harvard graduates couldn't even understand this. Well, with the language we just prayed in. You know what I'm saying? They could not decipher what that Paleo Hebrew meant. But here we are today. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans coming back to our culture. That they beat out of our backs.
Right.
That they cut out of our tongues, man. That they whipped out of us, man. Here we are today, coming back to who we are. You understand? That's it.
Yeah, watch. Give brother a hand.
Khan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 3, verse 5 in the Hebrew. Wahal Wata Yarawa Asawa Banya Haran Ha Mazabach Mazabaka.
Oh, Salaki, if I may. Real quick, if anybody would like to read along with us, if you don't already have it, download the Bible Hub app. You understand? And then after you do so, go to the interlinear, and it will take you directly to the Hebrew. We do not read the blue; we only read the black. The blue is Yiddish. You understand? So once again, download the Bible Hub app, go to interlinear, and go to Leviticus chapter 3, verse 5, and it'll take you right there where we at. That's it. It's like,
Khan. Mazabaka, Isle, Ilah, Ashar, Isle, I Tazayam, Ashar, Isle, Ash, Ashar, Riyach, Noyachach, Lo Yahweh. Verse 6, Wa'am, Man, Taza'an, Korab Noah, Lazabach, Shalamium, La Yahweh, Zachar, Awa, Nakoba, Tamyam, Yakwari Yabnoah. Verse 7. Kashab, Hawa'ah, Ma Korayab, Ath, Korabnoah, Waha Korayab, Athwa, Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 8. Was Samak, Ath, Yadwa, Al, Ra'ash, Rabnoah, Washakhat. It's like a Washakhat. Athwa, Lapanya, Ahal, Mawa'id, was a require Banya, Haran, Ath, Damwa, Ayah, Mazabach, Sabayab. Verse 9. Waha Koriyab, Mazabach, Asha, La Yahweh. It's like Chalabwa. Ha Aliyah. Tam Yama. La Imath. Itaza. Ya Rana, Wa'ath, Ha-Khalab, Ha-Makasa, Ath, Ha-Kurab, Wa'ath, Kal, Ha-Khalab, Ashar, Ayel, Ha-Kurab. Verse 10. Wa'ath, Shathya, Ha-Kalayath, Wa'ath, Ha-Khalab, Ashar, Ilahan, Ashar, Ayel, Ha-Kasayim, Wa'ath, Ha-Yatharath, Ayel, Ha-Kabad, Ayel, Ha-Kaliyath, Yasayaranot, Yasayarana. Verse 11. Waha Huatayarawa. It's like Waha Huatayarawa. Hakahan. Ha Mazabaka. Lacham. Asha. La Yahweh. Verse 12. Wa'am. Aitza. Kurabnawa. Wa Ha Kurayabwa. La Panya. Yahweh. Verse 13. Wa Samak. Ath. Yadwa. Ayel. Ra'ashwa. Washakat. Athwa. La Panya. Ahal. Mawa'id. Waza. Rakuwa. Banya. Aharan. Ath. Damwa. Ayel. Ha Mazabat. Sabayab. Verse 14. Waha Korayab. Ma Manawa. Kurabnawa. Asha. La Yahweh. Ath. Ha Khalab. Ha Makasa. Ath. Ha Kurab. Wa'ath. Kal. Ha Khalab. Ashar. Ayel. Ha Kurab. Verse 15. Wa'ath. Shathya. Ha Kaliyath. Wa'ath. Ha Khalab. Ashar. Ilahan. It's like Ilahan. Ashar. Ayel. Ha Kasalium. Wa'ath. Hayathrath. It's like Ha Yatharath. Ayel. Ha Kabad. Ayel. Ha Kaliyath. Ya Sayarnawa. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 3, verse 5. And Aaron's sons shall burn it on the altar upon the burnt sacrifice, which is upon the wood that is on the fire. It is an offering made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord.
So this right here in Leviticus, these first few chapters that we're journeying through, this is just talking about a lot of the sacrifices that were done under Moses, pertaining to flock, pertaining to herds. So that's basically where we are right here. Now we don't do any burnt sacrifices or offerings anymore. What we do is you can send in a priest offering if you would like, or different offerings for different purposes. That's what we do now, but we don't hold the burnt offerings anymore.
Verse 6. And if his offering for a sacrifice of peace offering unto the Lord be of the flock, male or female, he shall offer it without blemish. Verse 7. If he offer a lamb for his offering, then shall he offer it before the Lord. Verse 8. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron's sons shall sprinkle the blood thereof round about upon the altar. Verse 9. And he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offering an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat thereof, and the whole rump. It shall he take off. It shall he take off hard by the backbone, and the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards. Verse 10. And the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver, with the kidneys, it shall he take away. Verse 11. And the priest shall burn it upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 12. And if his offering be a goat, that he shall offer it before the Lord. Verse 13. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of it, and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation. And the sons of Aaron shall sprinkle the blood thereof upon the altar round about. Verse 14. And he shall offer thereof his offering, even an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards.
You gotta understand something. Like, being a priest has many layers, especially around that time. You know what I'm saying? They acted as doctors, counselors, you know what I'm saying, and butchers. You know what I'm saying? Like being a priest is grimy work. It ain't just, talking. They were actually killing and slaughtering and dealing with blood. It was a very, in the essence, dirty job. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a light thing. Get my point? That's it. Go ahead.
If I could, sir. Just to add, what you're saying is heavy out of line, because just to add, if I could, you know what I'm saying, the priests were always busy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no time where a priest could just, sitting down and play Madden all day. You know what I'm saying? And even today's time, like Jeremiah Hyman's phone is like a telethon. Like the priests have always been busy ever since the days of the Old Testament. And that's because the work of the Lord is it's not for everybody, kind of what kind. You know what I'm saying? So just to throw in there as well, like that's why the tithes go a long way, man. Because like back then they were feeding the priests, and even they take care of priests' light bills and stuff today. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to feel like, man, I can teach myself the Bible, or these people in the Isupk not doing nothing for me. I'm gonna keep my 10%. That's I can't even think of the dirty word for it, but it's not of the Lord. Selfish. Kind
you know
of
what I'm saying? If I could, brother, just to piggyback off of what you're saying.
Kind.
You know what I'm saying? You're not authorized to teach this Bible to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have what it takes. You know what I'm saying? It's like I forgot my damn point. That's on.
What y'all brothers are saying are very spot on, and it's a common practice for men to pick up the Bible and just say words that they think is relevant, or this is what God is saying, but they're not taught You know, they're just going off of what they believe. You know what I mean? That's on every corner in the black neighborhood. You know what I mean? But what the priests were doing were actually sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? There's no sacrifices taking place in the Christian church. They're gathering all your money up. You know what I mean? The pastor is not, he don't care about your concern. You know what I'm saying? Hey, tell him you got a light bill due. Brother, we're going to pray for you. You know, we're going to lay hands on you if something is wrong with you. When the priest was actually interacting with the people. You know what I'm saying? They were actually hands-on with the herd. You know what I mean? But the pastor, he's just freestyling and taking your grandmother's check and getting on the jet. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's doing. Go ahead.
I was actually just going to say that. That was my point. You understand? In here, we don't use the tithes money to buy and live an extravagant lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you see the generals, I don't even know if the generals drive. I don't even know if they have a car. You know what I'm saying? To me, to my knowledge, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We out here actually feeding people. You know what I'm saying? If you was at the school, you could see.
Like what you saying is spot on, because like what both of y'all said, like the general phone stay ringing all the time. And then the first thing he does, he sits down in class, questions. You know what I'm saying? How can I help you? How can I service you? What your pastor do? He just put some music on and start waving his hands and yelling around the church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not concerned. He's not a real priest. He's not a real pastor. He's a clown in a three-piece. You know what I mean? Look, like
it's all good. It's a heavy point. You know what I'm saying? Because in here, you know, not like y'all Christian pastors. We actually feed our people. If you come in here, if you was in the class, if you paying attention online, brother, you see a whole wall lined up with clothing. You know what I'm saying? We usually see a shelf full of food that we have to give to the people. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what to do with this tithes money. Your Christian pastor, he just gonna, you know, he just gonna mess it off and live an extravagant lifestyle and just live deliciously off of your pockets, off of your grandmama checkbook. What you got, brother? Y'all got a mic?
Like I said, if I could.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to just say, you know, the pastors y'all was speaking about, pastors, we see what pastors do in churches. Pastors run around the church, live an extravagant life, and these are people that's leading us.
Right.
Now, we see why our communities are falling the way they are, the way that the reason why our hood's so bad, because these are the people, these are our gates. And our gates are languishing, and we see it right in front of us, that the pastors are the people that destroy our community.
Right.
If I could, I just want to piggyback off what the brother saying. It's a church on every corner.
Right.
On damn near every corner in the hood. I remember, shout out to Cab outside. He Googled how many churches was in like a mile radius, and it was over 100. Why is the ghetto still the ghetto? If that's the house of God, why is the ghetto still the ghetto? Right. Why is the hood still the hood? Why are people still unaliving each other right in front of the church?
Why we can't all get along?
Why can't we all get along?
Why can't we be friends?
Brother,
you know what I'm saying? Why is there so many hundreds of churches, right? Why is it not just one? Because it's a business. It's a business format.
Does the Bible not say be one body?
Right.
Why is there Pentecostal, evangelist, Baptist, whatever denomination? Why is it a church right next to a church if we supposed to be one body? That means y'all don't agree with each other.
Right.
Y'all don't agree with each other. You know what I'm saying? Only thing y'all, it's all a money scheme.
And to add on, to drop the cherry on the Sunday, God is not there. God is with none of them. Because it's supposed, you mean to tell me out of all these hundreds of churches, not one can figure out how to make everybody come together? Good night. You know what I'm saying? There's only one conclusion to it. It's confusion, and the Lord is not there.
You say such a heavy thing earlier. Our gates language. The Lord is not with the Christian church. You know how we can prove that? Because Dylan Storm Roof was able to walk into a church and unalive God knows how many people. You understand? And you know what they did? They prayed for him.
Right.
In the middle of gunfire, he over there trying to get us kill streak, and they over there praying for him.
They say let us pray. He said let us spray.
Real talk. Y'all praying, he's praying.
He laying them down.
I mean, and there was no warriors. Nobody tried to get the gun from him. And we could never. What you got, brother?
If I could, sir, just to add, y'all going down on how wicked the Christian church is. If you go in that Christian church, ask the pastor, who are the Israelites? They'll damn near be ready to kick you out.
Right.
And the word Israelite appears in this Bible. The whole Bible appeared in this Bible over, I want to say over 500 times. That might be a little bit much, but definitely over 200. And you bring up Israelite in your Christian church, they'll be like, man, that's some other stuff, man. Don't come in here talking that
We are
nonsense.
Gentiles.
Right.
That's what they teach us, that we are Gentiles. I know a Christian pastor, man. I used to work with him. He knew that we are the Israelites. I'm asking, what do you teach your people? He said, I don't touch that stuff. Well, why not? You know what I'm saying? You know it's true.
Because it don't bring in tithes.
It don't bring in the money. It don't feed his pockets. It don't feed his addictions. It damn sure don't pay that car note on that Rolls Royce, on that nice truck. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, it's language. Yeah, that's
I just
it.
wanted to add one thing on what y'all saying. It's like they're greedy. It's one thing to have a malpractice. It's another thing to be greedy. You know what I'm saying? So, for one, you're not teaching the true word of God. And for two, you're greedy on top of that. I can see if you had it wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you was just really trying to figure it out, you would eventually find it. Open your eyes up and read that the Bible is about the Israelites. But you don't even see that because you see greenbacks. You know what I'm saying? All you care about is the money. You don't even see the people because you see the money. You know what I'm saying? So you're not designed to make a sacrifice for the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are that so far gone that they don't even see the people or see the people's trouble. All they care about is the money. And those are Christian pastors. That's an example of what not to be. You know what I'm saying? That's an example of what the Lord is showing you. You have to see it. You have to see through the three-piece and the suit and the yelling and the music and see, what is this really about? It's about stealing money from the people and using God's name. You know what I'm saying? Huh.
If I could. Just while we on the Christian church, man, I got much to say. I grew up, as an adolescent in the Christian church. It was the most embarrassing time in my life. Let me tell y'all something. God don't want to hear he don't want to hear no songs. He don't want to see no praising and dancing. You know what I'm saying? He needs warriors. It's a whole spiritual war going outside, and y'all over there trying to sing and dance and hold hands. That's not what the Lord requires out of us. You know what I'm saying? In the Isupk, you will learn what the Lord requires out of us and how to properly serve Him.
That's right.
It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna learn from your pastor because he learned from his oppressor.
Right.
He learned from somebody that hates him. So how could somebody that hates us possibly ever tell us the truth about who we are, about the Bible? And in fact, did they not weaponize it against us?
Slaves, be good to your master.
I mean, I was just talking about this Isupk brother who came to Las Juan Dash last night about a brother by the name of Nat Turner. When Nat Turner opened that Bible and started really looking and seeing that this Bible talking about us, it gave him a revolutionary spirit. Although misguided, you know what I'm saying? He got up and started fighting. He started fighting. It put so much zeal in him. He started fighting back. I mean, if you know anything about that brother, he was putting belt. He was putting belt. And you know what they did to him? All good things must come to an end, of course. They boiled him alive down into grease. You know what they did with that grease? They ate it. It's in the books. You know what I'm saying? They ate us around that time. White, can I say it? Oppressors, they were eating us around that time. Look it up. It's a book called The Delectable Negro. Look it up. They were eating us, making furniture out of our ancestors. You name it. So you can't tell us that we do not know who the damn devil is.
That's
right. A devil will never ever be allowed to come through this door and unalive us.
Right.
And sit among us and eat off our plates and continue to steal from us. You know why? Because these gates do not languish. These gates are well protected.
Verse 15. And the two kidneys and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver with the kidneys, it shall he take away. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 3, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wahal Kwatayaram, Hakahan, Hamazabaka, Lacham, Asha, Lorayach, Nayachach, Kal, Chalab, La Yahweh. Verse 17, Hakwath, Awalam, La Darath Yakam, Bakal, Ma Washab, it's like Ma Washabath Yakam, Kal, Chalab, Wakal, Dam, La'ah, Akalwa. Verse, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. Verse 2, Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, La'amar, Napash, Kaya, Khata'a. But Bashagat, it's like Bashagat, it's like you see that. Bashagat, Bashagat,
Bashagag.
Bashagat, Bashagat. Is that it? That's it.
I believe so.
Kamakan. What?
Bashagag.
Bashagat, Bashagat. Yeah, sound different when I say it. Bashagaga. It's like it. Bashagaga. It's like it. Makal. Matazawat. Yahweh. Hashar. La'ah. The Aishayana. Wa Aisha. Ma'achath. Mahana. Verse 3. Hakahan. Ha Mashiach. It's like Ha Mashiach. Ya Khata'a. La Asham La Ashamath. Ha'ain. Waha Quariyab. Ayel. Ata Athawa. Slakia. Khata Athawa. Ashar. Khata'a. Har. Ban. Bakwar. Samyam. La Yahweh. La Khata'ath. Verse 4. Wa Habaya'ah. Ath. Hapar. Al. Fathach. Ahal. Mawa'ai. Lapanya. Yahweh. Wa Samak. Ath. Yadwa. Ayel. Ra'ash. Hapar. Washachat. Ath. Hapar. Lapanya. Yahweh. Verse 5. Wala Kwach. Hakahan. Ha Mashiach. Madam. Papar, Waha, Baya'a, Athwa, All, Ahal, Mawa'ai. Verse 6. Wa, Tabal, Hakahan, Ath, I, Tazaba'aiwa, Badam, Wa, Hazah, Man, Adam, Shabbat, Pa'ai, Mayam, La Panya, Yahweh, Ath, Panya, Parakath, HaKodash. Verse 7. Wa Nathan, Hakahan, Man, Adam, Il, Koranawath, Mazabach, Quatarath, Ha Samyam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Ashar, Ba'ahal, Mawa'ai, Wa'ath, Kal, Dam, Hapar, Yashapar, it's like a Yashapak, All, Yasawad, Mazabach, Ha'ila, Ashar, Pathach, Ahal, Mawa'ai. Verse 8. Verse 8. Wa'ath, Kal, Halab, it's like Halab, Har, Ha Chata'ath, Ya Rayam, Ma Manawa, Ath, Ha Halab, Ha Makasah, Il, Ha Kurab, Wa'ath, Kal, Ha Kalab, Ashar, Il, Ha Kurab. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 3, verse 16. And the priest shall burn them upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire for a sweet savor. All the fat is the Lord's. Verse 17. It shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood. Chapter 4. It's like this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a soul shall sin through ignorance against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which ought not to be done, and shall do against any of them. Verse 3, if the priest, it's like, can I read that again? If a soul sin through ignorance against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which ought not to be done, and shall do against any of them. Verse 3, if the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people, then let him bring for his sin, which he hath sinned, a young bullock without blemish unto the Lord for a sin offering.
Now this right here is the when the time of Moses. This is sin offerings that were accepted by the Lord. You know, this is saying if the anointed priest sin, and it's a sin according to the people. You know, if everybody agree that this is a sin, bring a young bullock to make this right, to make this wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Now, you gotta understand what a bullock is, man. You know what I'm saying? One bull can feed you for a whole year, and then some. Or it can, if you got a large family, it can feed their whole family. And not only that, you can make more bulls. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show the wage of that sin. Now, the wage of sin has always been death. You know what I'm saying? So, but now we're in a time where we're getting back to learning what sin is, and we stopping the sin. Just stop being that person who you were in the world. You know what I'm saying? Once you find out the truth. You know what I'm saying? It might take some years to stop because you've been doing this a long time. You know what I mean? You might have to get some counseling. You might have to get some help. You might need some medication. You know what I'm saying? But the goal is to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Cut it cold turkey if you can. Go ahead.
If I could, it's like sacrifice and then it's like, you know, it's like this. Like you have a male bull, right? With no blemish. It's a prize winning bull. It's your money maker. Imagine having to kill the thing that makes you money, makes all your money. Imagine you having to kill that because you sin. It will make you not want to do it again, right? Because you suffered. Now you finna be in debt. Now you're gonna have to figure out another way to make money. Because your money maker's dead. You know what I'm saying? That should make you want to stop. But now sacrifices have been done away with because we abused that. We had a bull set up our something already set up because we knew we was about to sin.
Boy, I got 4 or 5 bulls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know that's niggas. That's niggas if you ask me. That's but now the Lord requires a different sacrifice. I know you finna get to it. Go ahead, brother.
The scripture.
Go ahead.
I got 1 Samuel 15. No, not Hebrews 10. I got obedience better than sacrifice.
That's a good one.
That's all the Lord wants.
1 Samuel 15 and 22. Pull it real quick, like this is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 22. And Samuel said, hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
You know, what the Lord wants you to do is not sacrifice. He wants us to obey him. You know what I'm saying? Obey these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's such an easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Black, Latino, Native American man. It's not a grievous thing. You come into the Isupk, we will teach our people how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? So that way we won't have to sacrifice. We should do it because that's what the Lord requires out of us. You understand?
Good.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, having the zeal to want to keep the law and not having backup bulls just in case you sin, that's not only obedience, but that's part of the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to serve be with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to, man. I know I might sleep with somebody's wife, so I'm gonna have this backup ram. That's definitely not what the Lord wanted.
Right. You know, on top of that, it says if he sins through ignorance. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to know, and it's another thing to not know. You know what I'm saying? For you to not know, okay, now you make the sacrifice, get it right, clean start over, clean slate. But if you know better, you should do better. You know what I'm saying? So that raised the stakes then, you know what I'm saying? So, but, you know what I mean, we abuse that. We don't have that anymore. The Lord said that's not enough. Yeah, it takes you, it's you right here. You know what I'm saying? You got to change everything. You know what I'm saying? Do right, walk perfect. He sent his son to be the perfect example.
That's right.
Go ahead.
If I could, you should want to do the right thing. You understand that the law, statutes, and commandments is literally instructions to make us the best of the best. That's exactly what it is. It's to make us, these law, statutes, and commandments is to make us better than everybody else. That's all it is. We should want to do that instead of sacrificing over and over and over because we will never learn. That's why the Lord did away with it. Matter of fact, this is what a sacrifice is. Give me Psalms chapter 51, verse, you can start at 16. You know what I'm saying? This is what a real sacrifice looks like. And this is what the Lord requires from us.
If we was to still follow this, this custom, sin offering, we'll be some starving folks, man. You know what I'm saying?
There would be no cows.
Right, it'd be no cows, no lamb, no sheep, no heat, no goat.
We would
You know what I'm
have
We'd be
ran them out.
Brother, could you spare grape? You know what I'm saying?
We would have been vegan.
Yes. You know what I mean? But the boy said, I'll probably taste the air. We'll be tasting the air around here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we wouldn't have nothing. We get this information. You know what I mean?
Man, like, you got that, brother?
Kind of kind. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 51, verse 16. For thou desirest not sacrifice.
The Lord does not desire sacrifice. Does he not own the cattle? Does he not own? Did he not create everything? You know what I'm saying? Is he not the owner? Keep reading.
Else would I give it. Though that's like it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering.
The Lord does not delight in burnt offering. But you know what he does sacrifice? Do you know what he does take delight in? Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 17. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit.
A broken spirit. Keep reading.
A broken.
I put the spirit behind it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see what we was doing at that time. We was herd, we was over herds, we was over cattle. So if we working, you know, to have the best of the best, and if we make a mistake, you know, through our ignorance, there's a way for you to see, like, all right, you know how you have a son and you put him on punishment, or you take something away from him, so he can get the whole gist of, oh, I see why I had this time in punishment. You know what I mean? You've been on punishment before. You're like, okay, I seen where I made the mistake at. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard for that go-kart, and I can't drive the go-kart no more. You know what I'm saying? Why did I? Oh, okay, because I was playing with my friends too much in class, or somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's to keep you on the right path. You know what I mean? Because if you keep making mistake after mistake, that's where you're gonna make a more mistake. It might be a bigger mistake. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be something that puts your life on the line and take you out the game. You know what I mean? Mistake after mistake, and then you go down the wrong lane, and then that's the end of it all. Lord wants us to thrive, so he wants us to get the spirit of correction. You know what I'm saying? Or not even to be corrected, to be right by doing the right thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? And not sinning. That's why he gave us the way to go.
A broken and contrite heart.
What does the word contrite mean? Could a brother research what does contrite mean? You know what I'm saying? Let's get an understanding on what the word contrite means. It is a very beautiful word. It is something that each and every one of us in Isupk have had. If you came into these doors, you definitely had a contrite heart. You definitely had a broken spirit. You know what I'm saying? You got tired of the woes of America, being under oppression, suffering every day. That will break a man. You got that?
The definition of contrite means feeling or expressing remorse or penitence affected by guilt.
Brother, that guilt of the man that you once were. That guilt that we all hold of the person, the piece of crap that we once were before we came in here and changed ourselves. Be contrite. Have a broken spirit. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? We come in here, have longevity, have long suffering. Anything else on that, brother?
Oh God, thou wilt not despise.
If I could, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching online, or if you're on YouTube or Facebook or something like that, you come across this video, you know what I'm saying? It might be some words that you need to hear, like smoke a weed or something like that. You might be somebody out there living your best life, you know what I'm saying? You tone the way and everything, you know what I mean? It's a sin to get high. I'm just using this as an example. So, you can kind of get the spirit of it. Like getting high, you might think, yeah, you on that Zion, I got that Zion, I'm on that law path. You know what I'm saying? But what if one day you're not on that law path? You know, that ain't the pack you thought it was, right? You think it's just a little weed, right? And now you high out your mind. You know what I mean? But you still thinking it's the good weed. But you running around downtown, boom. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's just an example, though. You know what I mean? That's just something that you can, because we see this all the time. You question, I said, why is this person like this homeless and they throw like such and so? You know what I'm saying? That's probably why. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example given.
Animal con, sir. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 3. If the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people, then let him bring for his sin, which he hath sinned, a young bullock without blemish unto the Lord for a sin offering. Verse 4, and he shall bring the bullock unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord, and shall lay his hand upon the bullock's head, and kill the bullock before the Lord. Verse 5, and the priest that is anointed shall take of the bullock's blood and bring it to the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 6, and the priest shall dip his finger in the blood and sprinkle of the blood 7 times before the Lord, before the veil of the sanctuary. Verse 7, and the priest shall put some of the blood upon the horns of the altar of sweet incense before the Lord, which is in the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall pour all the blood of the bullock at the bottom of the altar of the burnt offering, which is at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 8, and he shall take off from it all the fat of the bullock for the sin offering, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards.
Volume, which means to stand.
Kamamai, Bonaya, Boyashala,
Kakamama, Banlawaya, Mayashal,
Yabashim Yashabatum,
Yabashim Yashabrakata.
Lashala,
Mayashal,
Yes, shots.
phone, sir.
I got you, brother.
This is the book of speaking to the mic.
Of course.
What you doing the Hebrew first?
All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Wa'at,
Wow.
Shanya,
Shot.
Shak,
Call. Yeah.
Call Yah, Wa'at.
There you go, brother. Akha,
Akha,
Akhalab,
Akalab, Ashor,
Ashar.
Ashor,
There you go, brother.
Alahan,
Alaya,
Ala,
Aliyahan.
Alayahan,
There you go, brother.
Ashor,
Good.
Oh,
Al,
Ah,
Al.
Al,
Let's see.
Ka, Ha,
Akasali,
Hakasoi, Wa'at, Ah,
there you go.
Haya, Tarath,
Ayatharas.
Haya, Tarath,
Tharath.
Tharath,
There you go.
Oh, Al,
There you go.
Haka,
Put it together. Aka.
Haka,
What's up?
Haka,
How would you put that conjugation together? Akaba.
Haya, Da,
There you go. See?
Hakabada,
Akabad.
Hakabad,
Akabad. Go ahead.
Al, Haka, La, Yawat,
What we at?
Haka, La, Yawat, right?
It's like once again. I used to be pressing with the kidneys. A call.
Call,
Yeah.
Ya,
What?
Wat, Haka, Yawat,
There you go. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Y'all.
Yes, Yar,
Nah.
Nah,
Yes, sir. Y'all right now.
yes. Verse 10, Shar,
That's it, brother. Good.
Rum,
Y'all wrong.
Yahweh, Rum,
Mashallah.
Mashawu, Zabah,
What's that last little?
Zabah,
Guess it. That's it.
Zabak,
That's it. That's it. Good job.
Shalamai,
Mashallah.
Hashalamyo, Waha, Watasa,
What? Hot.
Waha,
You're wrong.
Rum, Hakahan,
About to say, but they better know this.
that's it.
You see, it's not a her. That's a closed cap. Her has an open cap. What's up? Bach.
Oh, that's a
So can you see this little right here? That's a her, not a her.
Oh,
They kind of look similar, you know what I'm saying? But the hood, that's open. The hood is closed. See what I'm saying?
okay.
Matter of fact, they're right next to each other. See the difference?
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that's Ka. This gonna be Ha.
There you go.
Ha. Oh, Awa. Ala'a.
I lie.
Allah. Verse 11. Wa'at. Wa'at. War.
That's it. And just make sure you're not reading the blue. You don't read that.
So how hard? How old?
That's it. Good.
Wa'at. Call. Bashawu. All. Out.
So this letter is not an I. It has an I sound. So it's I. It's
Out.
right.
Washa.
Ash.
Wa'ashwa. Wa'al.
There you go.
Iowa.
That's it. Four.
Bawa.
That's it.
Shua.
Really, it's worth a while for. Far.
Or Shua.
That's it.
Or Shua. Verse 12.
Just lose out. Nah. Yeah, you want to eat that night. Say verse 12.
Verse 12. Wow. What is that? Yeah, that's it. How, what is that? All Makawam, Sakawar, all
Shapak.
Shapak,
Shadashan.
Shadashan,
Hadashan.
Hadashan,
Is it?
Washarak,
Wash.
Atawar,
Done.
Atawar,
Atawa.
Atawar,
Apple.
How
Good.
was it? I shine.
That's not a should. That's a tazah.
I tasa. I.
It's not. It's not.
So, how would you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I tasa yum.
I tazah yum.
I tasa yum. Would it be right?
Nah, Ba'ash.
Ba'ash.
There's no tazah.
All Shapak.
Good.
Hadashan.
Good.
Yeah. Aish. Sharak.
That's not I. That's a should. Bruh. And fuck. Yeah, should. Once you start seeing, you're gonna start putting the conjugation together. You know what I'm saying? This won't be rebuttal, no more, it'll be round. See what I'm saying?
Verse 13. Right. Well, I'm verse 13.
Wow.
Call.
Yeah.
Ada. Yasha'al.
I'm about to say. Yes, Shakur.
Shagwar. I know. The what? Wait. The
No.
La I shall not. Taza.
Ash.
Ash.
Moa.
So Ashmawa, verse 14. But not
Wad.
what
Wad.
why
Wadaya.
why so why
Wana Wadaya.
what not what die. So hot the
Ha. Ha. Ta'al.
ta
Ha. Ha. Ta'al.
ta
Right. You don't get it done.
ashore so
Ashar.
ashore so what they use
Which one?
this
That's a tub.
so it's ha so it's
Ha. Ta'awa.
hata out
Let me see. Ha. Ta'awa.
hata I love
Aliyah.
Aliyah. Wahakoraba. Aqua Aqua Bun. Toys Bashan. Bakawo. Tahat. Tahat. Wahabaya. Wahabayua. Atawa. Lapaya. Call. Our eye. Verse 15. Wa Washima Kawa La Zapaya Z Zakwa Hada I Oh, Quran. Ash. Power.
What was the
It's whatever it is.
is
Power. La Paya.
about
Power.
Lapanaya. Lapanya.
The
Sana.
Panya. Yahweh. Washahat.
Washachat.
Washakat.
Washachat.
Washakat.
Ha.
Poor.
Good.
La Paya.
Lapanya.
Panya. Yahweh.
Good.
Verse 16. Was no this open.
Uh-huh.
So Maha I
Yeah. So that little common looking thing, that's a yeah.
is a yellow.
Right. And this right here, that X, that's an I.
Maha I said
Yeah. I. Wahabaya.
Wahabaya Hakahan
Wahabaya. Shayach.
Hamashayah Dam For All All
This is all of it was a hook.
That's all.
Patient.
Mawa'ai,
Good. Let's see.
verse 17. Taba'al, Tabal, Hakan,
Good. Atazabaya. I was
Atazaba'al, Zemai, Hadam,
Salah.
Haman, Hadam,
Good.
Wahaza,
Wahaza.
Wahaza,
Wahaza.
Sharabai.
What?
Oh, I was talking about the slide. I see it said
Was it Sharbai? Shabbat.
Shabbat.
I.
Ha'ain. Ha'ain. La'kanai. La'kanya.
There you go, brother. Excellent.
Howard.
That's still upon you. This is
Yeah.
good.
Or
Ka.
Kat.
Ka.
Verse 18.
I'm pretty good.
Hadam. Done. How?
Forward not.
For not.
Ah.
I'll say for not. Mazabach.
Amazbach.
Mazabach.
Amazbach.
Mazabach. So, Abaya, Howard, So, Ba, Ahal,
Good.
Manawa, Mawahai,
Good. Excellent.
Hath, Ho, Hadam, Yes.
Let's get gosh.
Yashapak,
Good.
All, Yashawad, Yasawad, Mazabach,
Amazbach.
Allah, Allah,
Good.
Asho,
Good.
Fatah,
Bach.
Fatah, Aho, Mabuai,
Good.
verse 19.
Excellent.
Right, Ko, Abo. So it will have a what?
Chalabawa.
Kalabawa,
Chalabo. Chalabo.
Kalabwa,
There you go.
yeah. It will have
Yeah.
Yarodum. I'm,
Mamawa.
Maniwa, wa, Akwata,
What?
Wat,
Yar.
Yar,
Hakwatar.
Hakwa,
Hakwatar.
Akwata, Yar. I'm, Ama, Verse 20.
No, that's
If I could give for that, brother did an excellent job.
Leviticus 49.
Right.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 9 in the English. And 2 kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver, with the kidneys, it shall he take away. Verse 10, as it was taken out from the bullock of the sacrifice of peace offerings, and the priest shall burn them upon the altar of the burnt offering.
Real quick, like I said, if I could, like I said before, being a priest is not a clean job. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, when we go out and do food drives and clean up the neighborhood, it's not a clean job. You know what I'm saying?
if I could, even with the offering, it wasn't just a kill it and then you burn it. You know what I'm saying? No, it was preparation how you do it. You know what I'm saying? For the Lord, even with you, the process alone is showing that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how you do things. This is how you're supposed to do it. Instead of just just slaying it and then burning it. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to that, it's a process. Take out the kidneys. You know what I'm saying? Take off the back strap. You know what I'm saying? Might as well say we were the first ones to learn how to field dress. You know what I'm saying? We invented field dressing. You know what I mean? Might as well say that.
What did we invent?
Right, we did it all, man. You know what I'm saying? And still doing it all. Yeah, I mean that's all I want to add to that. Though, it was a preparation process.
It just, if I could, it just shows how we are better than our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this was the priest doing that.
Sure.
All right. Verse 11, and the skin of the bullock, and all his flesh, with his head, and with his legs, and his inwards, and his dung. Verse 12, even the whole bullock shall he carry forth without the camp into a clean place.
That sounds like a lot of labor.
Heavy
You know what I'm saying? It's very heavy work.
Heavy work right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like being a priest is not for the faint of heart.
Right.
This sounds like a lot. You know how much a bull weighs?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to carry all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's,
After slaying.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, good night. Like a brother said earlier, I don't know who it was. I think it was you. Being a priest is not cut out for everybody, bro. You know, it's not. This is not for no weakling. Being a priest is not for no Christian.
And if I
Good night.
on top of all that, you're not even eating this bull here. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting a piece of this. This is for put this work in. The priest finna put this work in, and you finna put this work in just because you made a mistake.
Real
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? You finna put some sweat. You ain't gonna even. I mean, can you imagine just prepping it? Like thinking like, man, this show would taste good. It's a beautiful cut steak right here. Like imagine this is the best of the best here. You know what I'm saying? This is wagyu.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? You get the slate of wagyu. You know what I mean?
and real quick, if I could, you know how unbrotherly that is, making your brother go through all of this trouble just to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to sit there and watch your brother struggle, cut this bull up, carry it, and then throw it away.
So funny that thanks for you and your lustful desires. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Family might not be able to eat now because of you.
You probably had that bull lined up to mate.
Yeah.
This a prize winning bull. This is the best of the best with no blemishes.
That kind of 50,000 is 5,000.
Today, a cow like that will be worth hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? It'll be worth a lot of money.
Right. And on top of that, not just food, clothing too.
Real
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? Shoes, leather belts,
So much.
gauntlets, jackets. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money down the drain there. For making a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
He telling me we was getting rid of him, huh?
Right. No, you can't keep it high. You can't keep it high. You gotta put his skin in there too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, that's
the backdrop, the dog.
that's a lot of money.
The
You
dog
can
is
use
for
it for fertilizer,
Right.
for
Fertilizer,
fire.
fire.
I mean, good night.
None of that. You can't keep the dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to throw the dog away either. Put it all right, break it down, break it into sections, and we're finna set it ablaze. Because this is an offering to the Lord for the mistake you made.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
don't do it again. That's the spirit behind that. You gotta go through all these walks, be unbrotherly, and now you gotta make your brother suffer because of you. And
Go ahead, young.
If I could, so I just wanted to say one thing when y'all was saying that this type of work is so grueling and demanding. It's not for everybody. Shit is damn sure not for a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A woman. And fast forward today, when the work is a little less, we find ourselves not field dressing animals sacrificing, but we still doing manly work. So for the women that think, you know what I'm saying, well, I could be a priest too. Nah, I suffer a woman not to teach.
Right.
Like,
just sit there and look pretty.
That's a definitely heavy point. The woman couldn't take the hollering from a bullock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a bullock used to slit his throat, and a woman can't handle that. She see the blood, she start crying.
Real talk. Nonetheless, I'm sorry, but an effeminate Christian cannot handle no job like this. Your Christian past is too feminine to uphold a job like this. They can't stand that kind of pressure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't meant for the field.
Right. He can catch up on the little dress shirt. He whining about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Christian pastors are too feminine. They're not man enough to do a real man's job, a priest of the Lord job. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know the spirit of the Lord ain't with them because they so dainty and demure and greasy. You know, they just moisturized. You know what I'm saying? They very effeminate. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly they not cut out for this kind of job. This priest work is not just for anybody. You can't just pick this up and just think that you're gonna be good at it. It's hard, grueling labor. You know what I'm saying?
I want to add to that too, but women, like, well, for men, you know what I'm saying? Women have a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? What woman is gonna slay a cow? Get the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Take it a step further. If it wasn't for niggas, they would have fried chicken. I believe fried chicken was just a couple of scriptures ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
It's the food of the Lord right there.
Real talk, man. You put
mingled in fine flour.
Some flour, some oil in the pan.
You know the Lord is thinking what he say, mingle the chicken with fine flour.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You take a step further, put hot sauce on.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever they.
Uh-huh.
Real talk, man. Season that bad boy. Anyway, go ahead, man. You think of
Verse 12.
I'm on the side, okay.
The whole bullock shall he carry forth without the camp into a clean place, where the ashes are poured out, and burn him on the wood with fire. Where the ashes are poured out, shall he be burnt. Verse 13. And if the whole congregation of Israel sin through ignorance, and the thing be hid from the eyes of the assembly, and they have done somewhat against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which should not be done, and are guilty. Verse 14. When the sin which they have sinned against it is known, then the congregation shall offer a young bullock for the sin.
Good. Real quick, man. We got a brother right now in Groverton, Texas, man. Shout out to Isupk 50 by man. You know what I'm saying? Out there holding it down, you feel me? He taught me so much about cows in my short time on that brother farm. You know what I'm saying? He could clearly see how valuable a heifer is, how valuable a cow is. It is very valuable. And now you have to give this up. I mean, it should be a what's the word I'm looking for? Not annoying, but it's I mean, damn near you're taking a loss.
And then think about all the time you spent raising it.
Real talk. Fattening it up,
feeding it, preparing the place for it.
Keeping the wolves off of it, keeping it clean. I mean, you do a disservice to yourself.
Right. That's definitely gonna hurt you. If you think about the time you put, it's kind of like a punishment. It is a punishment.
It's a punishment.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like time out. You took the time out to build up, make it healthy, make it strong, and you made plans for it, but you did wrong. Now it's time out. You know what I'm saying?
It's like having getting a speeding ticket. You know what I'm saying? You speed, so the punishment is getting a ticket.
Right.
And so now you have to come out of pocket and take a loss out of your money that could have been you could have used for a bill. But what we did as a people, we saved up that little money, that little 200. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew we was gonna be speeding. We knew we're gonna need that in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the spirit of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? That sound like something only we would do.
And the Lord is so merciful with us at the time. You know what I'm saying? Could have been on one. Could have been ahead. But I was took this from this brother. It would cost you 2 things. You know what I'm saying? It would cost you late. You know what I'm saying? He said, no. But he dealt with us how we was dealing with things at the time. Mostly cattlemen.
It's just a
You know what I'm
handicap.
saying? Right. So he said, we're gonna touch the pockets then. You know what I'm saying? But that's how merciful the Lord was. You know what I mean?
Nation of amputees, man. Something.
When we teach you, hey, don't touch that. Then look, I'm missing a hand here because I did that. You know what I mean?
That's how merciful the Lord is.
Very merciful.
The Lord don't want us to die. He don't want to kill us. He wants us to be good children. It's like any good father want to see his children do good, so that way we don't have to be punished. That's the whole point of this book. You know what I'm saying? This book is just our ups and our downs, you know, the good and the bad. And we could be able to learn from doing the bad because everything has repercussions.
Then the congregation shall offer a young bullock for the sin and bring him before the tabernacle of the congregation. And the elders of the congregation shall lay their hand upon the head of the bullock before the Lord, and the bullock shall be killed before the Lord. Verse 6 then, and the priest that is anointed shall bring of the bullock blood to the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 17, and the priest shall dip his finger in some of the blood and sprinkle it 7 times before the Lord, even before the veil. Verse 18, and he shall put some of the blood upon the horns of the altar which is before the Lord. That is the tabernacle of the congregation shall pour out all the blood at the bottom of the altar of the burnt offering, which is at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he shall take all his fat from him and burn it upon the altar. Verse
Excellent job, man.
That Almighty, which means to stand.
Yabakan, Banya Auda, Banya Shala,
Yabakam Banya Auda, Banya Shala.
Yahabashim Yahshua Brakatham.
Yabashim Yashabrakta.
Layashala.
Baya Shala.
Shabby, which means to have a seat.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Wa Aisha, Lapar, Ka Ashar, Aisha, Lapar, Ha, Chata, Af, Khan, Ya Aisha, Lawa, Wa Kapar, Ilaham, Hakahan, Wanasalach, Laham. Verse 21. Wa Hawatazaya'a, Af, Hapar, All, Machawataza. It's like it. Machawataza. La Machana. Washarak. Afwa. Ka Ashar. Sharak. Af. Hapar. Ha Ra'ashawan. Khata'af. Ha Quahal. Hawa'at. Verse 22. Ashar. Nashiya'a. Ya Khata'a. Wa Aisha. Achaf. Makal. Matazawaf. Yahweh. Allah Hayawa. It's like it. Ah Hayawa. Ashar. La'af. Aisha Yana. Aisha Yana. Bashar Ga. Wa Asham. Verse 23. Awa. Ha Wada'ai. Alayawa. Khata'af wa. Ashar. Khata'a. Ba. Wa Habaya'a. Af. Urabnawa. Sha'ayar. Tazazayam. Zakar. Samyam. Verse 24. Wa Samayak. It's like it. Wa Samak. Yadwa. Isle. Ra'ash. Ha Sha'ayar. Wa Shachat. Afwa. Ba Maqawam. Ashar. Yashachat. Ath. Ha Ila. Lapanya. Yahweh. Cha Ta'af. Hawa'a. Verse 25. Wa Laqwa. So wa Laqwa. Hakahan. Madam. Ha Khata'af. Ba'ataza Ba'ayr. It's like it. Ba'ataza Ba'aywa. Wanathan. Isle. Wa Ranath. Mazabach. Ha Ila. Wa'ath. Damwa. Yashapar. It's like a Yashapak. All. Yasawad. Ma Zabach. Ha Ila. Verse 26. Wa'ath, call, Chalabwa, Yaquatayar, Ha Mazabaka, Bakala, Zabach, Ha Shalamim, Wa Kapar, Ilayawa, Akahan, Ma Chata Athwa, Wanasalach, Lawa, verse 27, Wa'am, Napash, Achav, Sa Chata'a, Bashag Gad, Ma'aim, Ha Arataza, Ba'aishata, Achav, Ma Matazawath, Yahweh, Ashar, La'a, Tha'ai Shayanat, Wa Asham, verse 28, Hawa, Ha Hawadai, Alayawa, Ha Ta'athwa, Ashar, Ha Ta'a, Waha Baya'a, Hurabnawa, Sha'ai Yarath, Isayam, Some Yama, Na Waba, Hile, Ha Ta'athia, Ha Ta'athwa, Ashar, Ha Ta'a, verse 29, Wa Samak, Af, Yadwa, Il, Ra'ash, Ha Ta'ath, Wa Shakhat, Ath, Ha Ta'ath, Ba Makwam, Ha'ila, This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 19. And he shall take all his fat from him and burn it upon the altar. Verse 20. And he shall do with the bullock as he did with the bullock for a sin offering. So shall he do with this. And the priest shall make an atonement for them, and it shall be forgiven them. Verse 21. And he shall carry forth the bullock without the camp and burn him as he burned the first bullock. It is a sin offering for the congregation. Verse 22, when a ruler has sinned and done somewhat through ignorance against any of the commandments of the Lord his God concerning things which should not be done and is guilty. Verse 23, or if his sin wherein he has sinned come to his knowledge, he shall bring his offering a kid of the goats, a male without blemish. Verse 24, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of the goat and kill it with the place where they offering before the Lord. It is a sin offering. Verse 25, and the priest shall take of the blood of the sin offering with his finger and put it upon the horns of the altar of burnt offering, and shall pour out his blood at the bottom of the altar of burnt offering. Verse 26, and he shall burn all his fat upon the altar as the fat of the sacrifice of peace offerings. And the priest shall make an atonement for him as concerning his sin, and it shall be forgiven him. Verse 27. And if any one of the common people sin through ignorance, while he doeth somewhat against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which ought not to be done, and be guilty. Verse 28. Or if his sin which he hath sinned come to his knowledge, then he shall bring his offering, a kid of the goats, a female without blemish, for his sin which he has sinned. Verse.
So for the people in power, you know, the rulers, the anointed priests, the sacrifice is greater for them. If it's for common people, like you just said, then it's still a sacrifice, but it'll be a different sacrifice. It'll be she-goat. You know what I'm saying? So the stakes are higher for people who are in power. So,
if I could, sir, I mean that's brotherhood once again from the law of the Most High, because somebody that only had 2 goats, both of the goats to feed his family, like he only had so much is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He might accidentally make a sin with ignorance, like it says. He can't afford to give a goat, or he can't afford to give a bullock. Just let him give a goat. It's like, that's all I had.
I did, but nah, it is my mind. It's not this time.
Verse 28. Or if his sin which he hath sinned come to his knowledge, he shall bring his offering, a kid of the goats, a female without blemish, for his sin which he hath sinned. Verse 29. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of the sin offering, and slay the sin offering in the place of the burnt offering. Verse 30.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same procedure as the other following procedures pertaining to the sin offerings. We're gonna pick back up at 30, verse 30 next week, next Sabbath. I wonder if that's where they get the raise your right hand in court from. You know, you know how you go to court and you raise your right hand. You know what I'm saying? When you making a sacrifice to the Lord, you put your hand on the head of the goat or on the head of the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? This is the sin offering. You know what I'm saying? Before you raise your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's just different procedures. You know, that's just my curiosity right there. But
Who knows, man? You know, either they stole it from somebody or it's something Christian. I'm not sure. You know how the person is.
he's a thief in all ways. But anyway,
Definitely.
Imagine which means to stand.
Layashala.
Shalom.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yabashim Shabrakah.
Hold on.
Yabashim Yashabrak. Yabashim Yashabrak. Yabashim Yashabrak. Yabashim Yashabrak.
Madim Rapan Yahakadam, which means so turn face to the United States.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shumka, Yahweh, Malabaka, Laba'a, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratiza, Kawab, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lakom, Ko, Yawon, Wasalakinawa. Kabawatinaw, Fasalakinaw, Kabawatinaw, Wala Amainaw, Anasai 1, Abal, Hawasainaw, Mayan, Rye, Kayuk, Lakuk, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Watapara. I love you. Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Go on, face the courtesy salute to the brothers. Madiam Shabbat, Madiam, Barak.
Yahabashim Yashabrak.
Y'all give them a time. So I'm trying to face the sisters. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Madiam Shabbat, Madiam, Barak.
Yahabashim Yashabrak.
Y'all give them a time. Dismiss.